Hello, this is Russ Walden with Father's Heart Ministry, and today is Giving Day, and the Father gave me a special prophetic word that just dropped on me like a mantle from the glory. Today is your Giving Day detonation. God is releasing to you this day the explosive detonation, the explosive eruption of grace that will put you over in life and cause change to come, that will shatter all the enemy's barriers and lift you. This is a day to lift you to a new level of transformation and reinvention. The Father says it's a new day. It's a new day for you, and it's a new day on the earth, says God. Old things are passing away. Limitations are being stripped out of your life and discarded. They will hold you down no more. You are not being held back, says God. You are being launched out this day. Boundaries of what is possible are being pushed back because now, says the Father, I am opening your mind to possibilities that at one time seemed so distant, but now are as close as the breath of your body, says the Father. The Father says today that Ephesians 3:20 is now the descriptor for what happens next in your life. Ephesians 3:20 in the Amplified says, now to him that is able to carry out his purpose in you and do superabundantly more in you, more than all you ask, dare ask, or think, infinitely beyond your greatest prayers, hopes, or dreams, according to his power, according to my power, says God, that is at work within you. My ability has never been in question where you're concerned, says the Father. And now I am moving. Now I am moving into the territory of your life where the impossible not only becomes possible, it actually becomes the probable that is manifesting spontaneously before you as you enter into that yoke easy and burden light that I have apportioned to you as you grasp by your faith my capacity and my willingness to define your life, says the Father. I am defining your life by my superabundance. Limitation is being set aside in your life today, says the Father. Restriction is being destroyed by the breath of my nostrils. Intimidation in your heart now becomes daring. You are entering into this day the dazzling, the daring, the dizzying reality of the John 10:10 life and life more abundantly blessing that I have bequeathed to you. It is yours, so lay claim to it and mix it with your faith and launch out into your korababasatadb, your superabundant existence that I have accorded you today by your faith-filled words. Mountains of adversity are being thrown into the sea of oblivion, never to be seen again. Valleys and chasms of despair are becoming a level plain that you are now walking out on to lay the foundations of new hope, supernatural achievement, and radical transformation. I have empowered you this day to walk in reinvention. This day I am moving you from authority to authorization. The angels are on hand, bringing all the resources of heaven to bear to capitalize your vision, to fund your dreams, your aspirations, and those things that I have shown you and that you've dared to believe me for. I challenge you to think bigger than I am planning for you in this season, says God. I dare you to bankrupt the accounts in heaven that stand poised to be transferred this moment into your life. Now is the time to think bigger. Now is the time to dream bigger, ask bigger, believe bigger, for I am with you, says the Father, this day, and from this day forward, both to will and to do my good pleasure in radical measure in your life. Now, God says, what are you going to do with this word? Press into this word and make it your own. Listen, Jesus said, when you give to a prophet, you receive a prophet's reward. When you give, those are not my words, those are his words. Don't contend with the words of Jesus, align with the words of Jesus. When you give to a prophet, God will cause what that prophet says by the word of the Lord to come to pass in your life because you mixed it with radical faith. Now, what do you give? The scripture says you give as you purpose in your heart. Not as you purpose in your head, but as you purpose in your heart. Now, I know your need is big. Let me tell you something. Kitty and I learned when we were homeless, we learned that a big need requires a big seed to break the assault of the enemy by faith. And let me tell you something. We acted in faith then, and I promise you we're not homeless now. We want you to have your version of our breakthrough, and this is how we walk you into it. Go to propheticnow.com or fathersheartministry.net and make your donation a point of contact with this prophecy over your life. Every word from heaven and this word today will come to pass and manifest in your life as you engage it by acts of faith, anticipation, and alignment, and your donation is a part of that. I want you to go to propheticnow.com and sow into this word over your situation. Go to propheticnow.com and plant a big seed for your big need into what God does next in your life. Now, you can also call 417-593-9802 and make a donation over the phone. Our assistants, either Katie or Georgette, they'll be there to help you. If the lines are busy, just leave a voicemail. We will call you back. Now, our mailing address. If you wish to mail in your donation, mail it to Father's Heart Ministry, P.O. Box 1915, Branson, Missouri, 65615. You'll be licking a stamp on the rest of your life to be defined by breakthrough and the benefit of heaven. Remember, every word mixed with faith immediately begins to come to pass. Your donation is your step of faith believing. Do it without hesitation. Do it without doubt, and embrace the expectation of what God does in your life as a result. When something leaves your hand to God, something leaves his hand to you. Your offering is your point of contact with the promise of God to see it come to pass. There is power in this word today to turn your life around. It's your turnaround time to move things in the direction of your highest heart's desire and your greatest dream fulfilled. God bless you.